Okay guys, welcome to another video. So on this video guys, we'll be doing trade reviews on those trades that I was trading for last week. So on last week Sunday, I posted a video on analysis and what I'm expecting on this trade. So now we're gonna do a review to see how those trades play out. Our first pair, it was GBP CHF. On GBP CHF guys, the time I had analysis on last week Sunday, the market was still around at this place, so I was expecting it at least to push up, so I will take my sell entry going down. So as you can see guys, the analysis did play out nice correctly, because if you can check, the reason I was expecting GBP CHF to push up and go down is because that's how it's been moving in this downtrend channel. That's how it's been moving with a break and retest. After it break a level, it goes back to retest that level. So that's why I was expecting it to at least come back to retest this level, so that I can make my entry going down. As we can see, it did give us a inverse head and shoulder here to push up as a confirmation that okay, now we're going up to this level. So it went to my entry point and it started shooting down, and it was still playing here and it went down. So now it can still complete the setup, and if it break, I will wait for another retest and continue going down with GBP CHF. And another pair, it was GBP AUD. So guys, on GBP AUD, I was also expecting a sell. Remember on the video that I posted, I said because we're there a head and shoulder and the head was touching our supporting, our resisting trend line. So I said I'm expecting at least if it will come to retest this level, or it will retest here at support, at resistance. As we can see, it did retest here. It didn't quite reach to where I was expecting it, but it did respect this neckline here. It did respect, and it did push. It did push down. It did push down quite nice guys. Did push down. As we can see, did push down to our target profit. Did push down. Even if this one I didn't cash it because already I was late for this trade. I didn't catch the trade because I was already late. It did move on Asian session. It did move quite a lot on Asian session. So as we can see, I use a bar pattern. This is a bar pattern. I forecasted this side here. Okay, this move is doing this side. I copied this move and I said it will do this move on this side, and that's what it did. Let's go on another pair, which is Euro GBP. On Euro GBP guys, we can see the market touched this resistance here, and the time I had this analysis, the market was still on top of this support. So I said a break of this support and a break of this supporting, the break of this supporting trend line and supporting zone, and a retest for me is a confirmation, because already we're in this a reversal channel. So I knew that if it breaks here, then it's a confirmation that we're gonna go to the downside. It was a confirmation that okay, now we're going to the downside, even if it didn't quite reach my target profit, because as we can see, it was a trend in a trend guys. So I might still, because as we can see now it's reversing here, so maybe it didn't get enough strength to break out of this secondary trend, of the secondary supporting trend line. So now maybe it's building a double top to break out. So we might still look for to take this trade guys. You can see where it quite reversed. it was on this support here, guys. That's why I had my second take profit here. That's why I had my second take profit here. So I knew if it breaks this support also, it's gonna come to complete this 90% rule here. That 90% rule. And if it continue breaking that 90% rule, where I'm expecting it to complete the 90% of this overall uptrend. As you can see, this was an impulse and a correction. So now it's giving a double top. So this one is still valid to go to the downside. So it was a uptrend inside that uptrend. So now we still confirm that we're going down. That's how I had the forecast for last week. So now it's giving us a double top. So now it has enough strength to break this channel to the downside. Euro JPY. So let's look on Euro JPY. On Euro JPY, guys, it did stop me out this one last week. It did stop me out. Okay, the time I looked at market, because the time I was doing this analysis, it was around here in the morning. Because I traded London Open, the market was around here, and I missed taking this trade because of this zone support. So I thought maybe if I take this trade, it will continue going up, but it did break. So when it was here, I had the analysis. I took those buy entries, and it did give me a little bit of profit. But when I looked, it was more like a impulse and a correction, and it went down to stop me out, guys. So I will see if it will continue to go to my direction, intended direction. As you can see, where this strong impulse and a retest. So we might still take it for this coming week. We might still take this trade for this coming week, guys. AUDJPY. On AUDJPY, guys, as you can see, we're in this channel. So as you know, a break to the upside, we should have taken this trade, but I was expecting it to go to the downside, as I saw this as a head and shoulder. So that's why I was expecting it to go to the downside. So we'll see, because as we can see now, it has reached this resistance here. So maybe it might still play here or continue going up. So we'll see for this coming week how it will play out. USDJPY. Remember on that analysis I had, guys, on last week. So for you to understand this video, guys, you need to go back to check that video I posted on last week Sunday. Guys, remember when I had this analysis, the market was still around here, and I said, okay, it will play maybe until this level and go down, and that's what happened. So when I was looking at this, guy, it gave us a head and shoulder. So this was the left shoulder, this was the head, and another thing I liked about this one, the right shoulder, it was also a correction. So when this happened, this two candlestick, it was news. There was news here that pushed it to this level. The reason my take profit was here, because this is a supporting trend line. So I knew if it would get here, the market might reverse. So as you can see, guys, on a 4 hour, if you can check on a 4 hour, so we can say it did break out of this uptrend. It did break out. So now we're still at resistance. So we'll see how USD will play out next week. So we're still at resistance. So you can see it broke out. So we might expect a 90% rule. But if you can check this breakout, that's why it went to reverse. This breakout was not a impulsive. it was more like a correction. So this breakout, so that's why now it's giving us a double top, maybe to go down. So here maybe we might have our first take profit here, because already breaking out of this uptrend channel, and we'll continue going down with this one, guys, until we reach our 90% rule, until it come to this level. That's when we'll expect to take our profit. That's USD JPY, NZD JPY. Let's go on 1 hour. As we can see, guys, also this one, it moved on Asian session, because when we check, the market was still here. So I said okay, because I can see it's still playing inside here, it's playing in, it's still ranging, because it broke out of this channel. So this was a correction, but was more of a range. So I said, we know after every correction, what do we expect? We expect a continuation to the downside. We expect market to go to the downside. That's why I had this analysis that okay, we're gonna sell NZD JPY, we're gonna sell NZD JPY. But my entry, I said okay, I have two entries. If it comes back here, I will take an entry. If it breaks and retest, I will take an entry. So as you can see, it did go up, but it was still playing around. So now it's breaking, so we might still take an entry again if it give us a retest, and we'll continue going down with it, guys. AUD CHF, wow, like wow. Speechless, guys, speechless so far. Like everything I analyzed, you know, it builds a confidence in you, guys. Remember I said, because we are in this downtrend channel, this downtrend channel, guys, because we're in this downtrend channel, and I said because of this level here, you saw when you get there, it was a descending channel, and it break out, and it also give us a descending channel. So I said it's gonna break out, and it did break out. So now it gave a retest as a double bottom, and now it started shooting up. I remember I took this trade, but I did close on my first take profit on this trade. I did close, not even, I closed around here. It was around 6 o'clock. I closed around here. I remember I did close here because I didn't want to hold it to the next day. So yeah, it did push, guys. It did push a lot. Completed the setup, guys. Completed the setup. So we'll wait for it to come back to this level, because overall we have to push up. So once it comes back again down, we can take another entry. Maybe we can try to swing trade and see maybe if it will break. But this one is still pushing up, guys. NZD USD. Let's go on 1 hour. Okay, on NZD USD, I had two entries. I said if it breaks and retest here, I will take an entry, but my overall was for it to come down here to get a good entry, you know, because I most want to swing trade. So that's why I wanted to come to our support. So as you can see, it's still pushing, it's coming to my support. So I'm still waiting patient for this one to come here. I know someone could have said okay, it did break and retest, so I'm gonna take an entry here. But when I look at the USD, it was still strong. It was still strong, guys. And if you can check, this was a strong impulse, and you can see this correction. I could have taken an entry here, but when I checked USD, it was still strong, guys. It was still strong. That's why I didn't take this entry, even if I had this confirmation of a falling channel towards my support, making a higher high, violating this level. So for me, guys, I didn't take because I saw USD, it was still strong. So as you can see, I could have taken a loss, even if it was not gonna be a lot, but yeah, it's going to where I want it to be, so I will wait for it to get to this level. NZD USD, okay, this one I said okay because it was market was still here, so I was expecting it to break, retest, complete this 90% rule. Then if it give us this double bottom, then I was gonna expect entry, but I was not still quite sure of this one, guys. I was not quite sure. Even on GBP CAD, I was not quite sure. I was expecting a break and retest of this level here. I was expecting a break and a retest of this level, so I was gonna make an entry. So but we see it didn't give us that entry we're expecting. So as we can see, it went down to our support, and one thing I like about it is giving us a correction in a double bottom. So this is perfect time to make an entry on this one. This is the perfect time to make an entry, or we can wait for a breakout. We can wait for a breakout, making a higher high and a retest. Then we can expect those entries. And another pair I did look at it was AUD USD. AUD USD, guys. Okay, it only didn't complete the setup, but this is also another pair I was looking at it. So we might still push for this coming week because I'm expecting USD to lose strength, guys. I'm expecting USD to lose strength, guys. So I was expecting it to complete at least 90% rule. Maybe we can see it only moved 80%. So we will see, because this is a strong impulse, but I believe it was also influenced by news. So because there was news involved, so we'll see how the market will push for next coming week. We'll see how the market will play around. Another pair, it was CAD CH, it was CAD CHF. So on CAD CHF, because it broke out of this downtrend channel, so I was expecting a breakout and a retest to take long trade. So I did miss because I was looking at it the time it was around here. So but I did miss this trade, guys. So you won't be able to take all the trades, guys. Some you will miss, some good trade you will miss, guys. So you can see the overall target, I'm expecting it to go to this level. You'll miss some good trade. Now you can see it breaking out of this one. So I don't know, let me see if we can consider this as a retest. Can consider this as a retest on this level here. As you can see, it's a strong support zone, guys. That's why I had my second take profit there, because this is a strong support zone. Guys. So one thing, guys, as you can see, all those analysis I had, they played out quite good, guys. So that built confidence in me. So next time I had analysis, I won't have fear to execute my analysis, because I know 90% of the time they are playing out correct, guys. So this is another stage that you're gonna reach as a trader. The first stage that you have to pass is whereby we all start by taking